I want to share on this topic, the man, the woman you must not be. The man, the woman you must not what? Be. I have done a lot of studies about marriages in Africa, marriages precisely and majorly in Nigeria. If you look at the 100% of marriages, discover that greater percentage of it, many women are suffering. And that is why today, as God permits me, I will say 4 things a man must not be. Maybe say 3 things a woman must not be. Once you are these things, you don't have marriage again. In Genesis where we read, God said, and I will make for the man a head meet. But people turn it to be a helpmate. Hallelujah. What God said He will give to Adam is not a helpmate. Are you hearing? He said He will give him a helpmate, not mate. And every time a man thinks that his wife is his mate, there is no marriage here again. Make for a man a helpmate. A helpmate means a helper, a companion, somebody that is sent to augment you, to support you, to help you. Are you hearing me? And so, I want you to understand something about the 5 things I want to say. I want to start from the man. A man must not be. Once a man is this, there is no more marriage. Number 1, many men feels that the whole world is rotating around them. And when a man feels that the world is rotating around them, he treats the wife like nothing. Are you understanding me? There are many men that feel that the world is revolving around them. So they treat their wife as what? As nothing. Jones, you must not feel that the world is revolving what? Around you. Once a man feels like that, he feels that the wife is what? Nothing. That is the man you must not be. The other day I sent a post in the Facebook that a faithful servant hardly turned to unfaithful husband. Never you feel that the world is revolving around you. That's number 1. Number 2, a man must not be lazy. If you see where we read in the book of Genesis, before God gave Adam a wife, He gave him a work. Are you hearing me? Before God gave Adam a wife, He gave him what? A work. Because marriage is all about responsibilities. Marriage is all about bring. You even be bring and get tired, but you still need to bring. So a man must have what he's doing for what? For a living. Before he brings a woman. Men who are lazy turns their wife to a truck or a donkey. Men who are lazy turns their wife to a truck or towards a donkey. Just don't turn her to a donkey. There are many men who are sitting on top of drafts while their wives are toiling, suffering to put food in the table. The other day I told you here that a sister, a daughter of mine, called me on phone crying. I said, why are you crying? He said the husband slapped her. I said, why did he slap you? He said, because he put in one meat in the food, in the soup. I said to her, why did you put one meat for your husband? He said, that is the money she was able to get. The man did not give the lady money to prepare the what? The soup. When the man came back to eat the food the wife prepared with the money she made by herself and slapped her for putting one word on it. Another day, another lady called me and was crying. I said, why are you crying? She said, my husband sold the generator I bought and used it to play Niger beds. The woman bought a generator so that they can be cooling things in the fridge for things to be easy for them. Because if you have soup in the fridge, you can manage it for a week. The man went and took the gem the wife bought and sold it and played a jacket. And one number caught it early in the morning. Are you hearing me? Such man do you think he's still a man? A man that sold what the wife bought and played Niger beds. And the wife asked him, where is the gem? See, such people are not qualified to be a husband. Because they have fallen short of the standard of God in marriage. That the woman is your helpmate. Are you hearing me? A man must refuse to be lazy. God cannot agree to father a lazy man. Never. God will never agree to father a lazy man. Once you choose to be lazy, God will disown you and will you to act to be your father. Nobody should be afraid of change. If what you are doing now is not yielding enough, change to something else to support the one you are doing now. In the real nature of a man is not interested in the big name of what he does. He's interested in the money. Are you hearing me? A man is not interested in the big name of what he does. He said, I am a doctor. If nobody is coming to that hospital again, clean the ambulance that is written the ambulance motto and put it on the street for ice. Are you hearing me? A man must not be lazy. Once a man is lazy, the marriage has crashed. And the marriage will end up making the woman a drug and a donkey. Are we together? Number 3. There is one strong way. Jones, hear this. There is one strong way for a man to prove he loves his wife. Are you here? This my son is not married, but he's listening very well. There is one strong way a man used to prove that he loves his wife. That strong way is this. If you love your wife, take care of your parents-in-law. Once you cannot take care of your parents-in-law, you don't love your wife. It is a bitter truth. I want you to swallow it. If you can't love the mother and the father, you don't love her. Because you could have not seen the angel to marry if they don't bring her out. You must love her. Are you hearing me? I had a marriage. In that marriage, 4 children of the family, I trained all of them. 4 of them, I trained all of them in that marriage. The house they live today, the 4-bedroom flat they live today, I built it for them in my mother's in-laws, in my father-in-law place. Listen, there is no difference between your parents-in-law and your biological in-laws. Never. You can't claim you love this man if you can't take care of the father and the mother. If you want to prove you love your partner, start reviewing it by taking care of their what? Their parents. If you want to claim, hey, I love my wife so much, I don't belong to my wife. Don't love her in the bed alone. You must practically take care of the parents. I have some women I had credit for. How I saw how they took care of their mother-in-law. And in my hearings, their mother-in-law blessed them. You can't say you love your wife. From month to month, from year to year, your mother-in-law does not eat your bread. Even if that mother-in-law has children that are billionaires, the son-in-law's bread is special. If you have issues with your parents-in-law, I'm talking about to the man, I'm talking about to the woman. Are you hearing me? Not taking care of them is you attracting cost to yourself. Every love you think you can give to your father and to your mother, give them to your parents-in-laws. If you give your mother 80% love and give your mother-in-law do with that. And anytime you're praying against witches, you're praying against yourself. I want us to change. Do you know what is paining me most? A lot of us, even if you look at it in the social media, they know what American people brought to us. American people, they brought us their culture. They brought us their culture. I was addressing a matter the other day. They brought us their culture. Do we follow their culture and we're not like them? Go and see them, whether they are liking anything. An African man is rooted in cultures that are very powerful. I've never seen where marriage is honored like in Africa. Marriages in Africa is number one. And when you bring down marriages to Nigeria, the best marriage you can think about is you know why? Because the rooted culture of an Igbo man is that we believe that no come marry are for near. That's the rooted culture of an Igbo man. We believe that no come marry together are for near. That means that your in-law is your blood. That's our culture. We are rooted in it. We are rooted in extended what? Family. You can't cook for your brothers of your husband and you call yourself wife a wife. What makes you a wife? It's different from the whites. And we can't be like them. They marry today, they break tomorrow. Go and see what is happening there. There's no type of marriage. You will not see that. You will see marriage with dog, marriage with pig, marriage with monkey. That's no type of thing you not see there. You see this way they say they are married, but the sex is not involved. It's marriage without what? Sex. They have another one, marriage without children. They have this and that. There is no Igbo man who is in his senses that has not gone mad but wearing good clothes that can go and marry his fellow man. He's also there. They marry their fellow man. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
We are rooted in culture of marriage. And that our culture is that we are the missing Hebrews. Our women call their husband Lord. That's what our women call their husband. They call them what? Lord. Every Igbo woman is a daughter of Sarah. Every Igbo man is a son of Abraham, whom God credited his marriage. God said, I know that my friend was Abraham, that he will command his children. They were rooted in culture of marriage. Don't call him baby. From the time you start calling baby, you start behaving like a baby. Because there is power in spoken word. He's not a baby. He's a man. Many men are bobo. A man, when a man come out, you should know that the man is what? Out. That the lion is standing. You don't talk when he's talking. When you start calling, you start behaving like a baby. One day you put him in your pocket and travel to market. He's a baby. Who don't use a baby? A man cannot be a baby. A man is a lion. Is it not because the man you think is a baby? That is why a woman can travel. The husband doesn't know he can travel. Who dare a woman to travel without express permission of the husband? Because it's a baby. I can't answer. I'm not a baby. I'm a full man. Are you hearing me? Number. Is it 3? 4. Never you be a weak and feeble man. Never you be a weak and what? Feeble man. Many men are weak, very weak. Very weak. When things has gone wrong. When a man is simple and weak in mind, the wife totally control him and lure him into her manipulations. Women are very dangerous. They are not to be married by a weak man. When a weak man marries a woman, the woman will lure her into a lot of manipulation. Control her. Put him in her what? Pocket. You know, let me tell you something about women. If you say you love your wife, and because of the love, you went and washed plate for her, from that day alone, from that day you wash that plate, tomorrow she will call you. Now the plate is there. You just say, and because if you wanted to show her that you do what? You love her. You just help her to wash the plate. From that day, it is your duty to wash the what? The plate. You just keep the plate for you. Call your food. Where are you? The plates are there. He said, the plate? I said, will you leave anything in the house for her? Will she die for you? Will she die for you?
Right down, sir.
You just help her and make the children. From that day, you are the one to make the world, the children. That's how powerful women are. And so weak men does not marry women. When a weak man marries a woman, the woman will become the husband, and the husband will become the wife. So feeble men, I pity them. You must not be feeble. I do bet my children. Are you hearing me? I do bet my children. But when I have the chance, it is not my duty. I will never share house duty with my wife. Is that a roster? Ogbonna. You wash plate today. Ogbonna, you bathe the children. Ogbonna, you will sweep in the house Monday and Tuesday. Then Saturday, you know I used to go to work. One day, I went to a house. I came back crying. The woman was sitting in the living room, and the husband was at the bedroom. I knocked, and she never knew it was me knocking. She stayed in the. I was knocking at the living room door. The husband was at the bedroom, down. He called the husband, hey, Papa Chiboy. You know, when a woman wants to kill the husband fast, he calls him by his children's name. He calls him by his children's name. Papa Chiboy, you should come and see who is at the door. Because the man is very simple and weak, like Popo. So the man came all the way from the bedroom to open the living room door where the wife was seated. The man opened the door for me, and the woman saw me. Hey, that she was another complaint. You have killed him already. So, don't be a feeble man. Don't be a weak man. Did you hear what I said? Are you hearing me? Don't be a weak man. Make your decision in your house count. Your decision must what? Count. Everything the woman said is a suggestion. You will look at it. And don't be I'll deal with the issue of pride. Because a proud man does not take a decision because it's from the woman. That's why I have to deal with it first. If that decision is from your wife, it's good. Take it. Now, I want to give you 5. Are you here? Jobs, I want you to hear this one very well. This This number 5 is important to hear it. Don't be a man that eats food, enjoy house rent, enjoy DSTV subscription, enjoy children's school fees, enjoy NEPA bill, and you don't know how your wife get the money to pay all these things. Everything in your house is your wife that pay. Every man that have relinquished all the responsibilities of the house to the woman has made that woman vulnerable to men of easy luck who have no morals in them. He has made that woman vulnerable to castovers. You know, there are men that take joy in sleeping with other women's, other children, wife, the other man's wife, by taking advantage of the fact that they have a man who cannot take care of his responsibilities. And you, one man, every evening he will sneak out of the house because time to bring evening money has come. You must squarely face your responsibilities. Are you hearing me? You must what? Squarely face your responsibility. Any day you refuse to face your responsibility, and it's the woman that brings everything in the house, the woman has become the father of the house. You will see it with your crocodile eye. Your children, they will tell them, bring your school fees, they will leave you and tell their mother. And the teacher will say, I want to call your dad for you because books. He said, no, don't call my dad, call my mom. Don't call my dad, call my mom. Don't call my dad, call my mom. The landlord come to house and your mom is here around. He said, our dad is around. No, I'm not looking for your dad. I'm looking for your mom. Because the man has failed. Whatever a virtuous woman, a real virtuous woman doesn't even need to, you don't need to beg her to bring part of her money for the family upkeep. You don't need to beg her. Because she knows that that is part of her work to help the husband. One day, I gave a credit to one of my daughters. They did a business. And the business paid her 600,000 cash. I called her because she called me and said that whenever, because I prayed for her, she said whenever the business goes, that they will pay my cash. I said that's wonderful. She called me again and said that the business has worked. They have paid me. He said, Daddy, but I want to tell you something. I said, what is that? He said, I paid it directly to my husband's account because we are building a house. I want him to use it and buy zinc for the house. So Daddy, I will get the money from somewhere and pay it. I said, no problem. Assuming I was God, say, I'll tell you not to pay again. I also have a pen in another marriage that a husband came, a landlord lawyer came and served a family big notice to throw them out. And when the enforcement that they came to throw their thing out, only to discover that the wife bought a wrapper of 150,000 2 days ago. The woman bought a wrapper of 150,000 2 days ago, and today they are throwing them out after they have owned for 3 good months. They have been owing these 6 months, these 3 months, and that money has been in the custody of that woman. You just married a witch. She had the heart. Use it and buy wrapper when they are throwing them out of the house. When they will leave the house, who she leave? Will she use haraba and form a house? Don't be callous in your marriage if it must work. Some men marry their wife, marry them, and there's no more oil inside the woman. The woman is now very dry. They now go back and start looking for women that has oil because they have married off all the oil in their wife's body. You must take care of her. If she has million, buy her roll-on by yourself, or give her money to buy. Buy her perfume by yourself. You see all those things that will make her yori yori, chummy chummy, do them. Are you hearing me? It is your duty. As long as she look fresh, you will not see the fresh ones outside and start looking at them. But when she now look dry, the wig she's wearing was the one that the sister dashed her 8 years ago. The one the sister dashed her 8 years ago is the wig she's wearing. Now, you now go to office and saw one lady that's wearing Brazilian hair. You have to tell where you are looking. Let me show you now. Then you now see how the hair control her hair because it's fresh. Then may remember your wife for their one body just strength. And that day, you must take care of her. Are you hearing me? You must what? If he's not taking care of you, tell her that you should remember what Pastor said. That he should be what? Taking. Over the years, my wife is here. Husband and wife must quarrel. If they are not quarrel, they are dead. Are you hearing me? But no matter what I and my wife quarrel, it cannot reach, it cannot hinder, it cannot stop me taking care of her. Because taking care of her is my responsibility. We used to quarrel now, and I put her a credit of 500. Are you hearing me? And sweetheart, she said she will not come again. She now says, sweetheart, thank you. All those men that punish their wife by not taking care of them, they are wizards. No matter what you and your wife do, let him not encroach in taking care. And if you don't allow the quarrel between you and your wife not to stop you taking care of her, no matter what people quarrel, it will not be long, the quarrel will be over. Because the women like it when they're seeing it. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I want to tell you, the woman you must not be. Once you are this woman, this man will die young. Are you hearing me? Because no man knows how many years he will live until he marries. Once you marry, you now know whether you're going to live long or you're going to finish. The one you must not be, never be a nagging wife. Every nagging wife, the husband must die young. There is nothing that will stop that man not to die young once the wife is a nagging wife. Immediately you come back, he will greet you with quarrel. He will greet you with trouble. Do you know that many men that stays in their parlor 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, they don't like to come back home? Every man that doesn't like to come back home, go and check. 85% of them married a nagging wife. So they don't like to come back home, they like to get drunk. Are you hearing me? They like to get dizzy, so that when they come back, they just walk, lie down, and run away from the nagging of the woman. All men that don't come back home, 85% of them married a nagging wife. All men who drink themselves into stupor. Are you hearing me? 85% of them, what makes them to drink? The nagging wife. They want to drink and forget the woman's word, trouble. Many men that like to stay in their friend's house more than in their house is because they nagging wife. And when you are a nagging wife, you have just sold your wife, husband to strange women. You must not be a nagging wife. Are you hearing me? You must not be a nagging wife. A woman that is cultured, give the husband water to bathe, give him food to eat before telling him anything. But nagging wives, open. A nagging wife, the husband will come back if he has a car. She will also hear the sound of the car. She will still stay in her bedroom. Now call her. I said, I call the shop like that. I'll be able to do that. Call the shop like that. But one woman, I'll be able to do that. La landlord came up. She will feed him with trouble. So when the man remembered to go back to the house, his heart jumped out. So a nagging wife must kill the husband. Man's life short. He makes a man to find solace somewhere. He makes a man to prefer staying aside than to come back to his work, his house, because the house is always on fire. A nagging wife, the husband will talk 3, she will talk 20, and shout on the man. And the man said, "Are you shouting?" I say, "You're never going to get your own." Because she is a nagging wife. Marry a nagging wife, go and buy their coffee, because he will soon die. There are many men who say over their dead boy will never again. It is because of nagging wife. There is nothing that cuts the life of a man short, that a man will come back his side. He will never have peace. The woman saw that Yaga fed a bedroom, Yaga fed a kitchen, Oh, he saw the man has already okay, that's how never be a nagging wife. Number 2, never be a stubborn wife. A stubborn wife is too dangerous. There are women, whatever they want to do, no matter what their husband says, they will go ahead and do it. Their husband cannot say it. Whatever their husband says cannot influence what they want to do. Such a wife is deadly. They are women married from the house of Jezebel. They are very dangerous. Because stubbornness is the spirit of is Jezebelic spirit. There are 2 spirits that is Jezebelic spirit. 1, spirit of stubbornness, and serpentine spirit. A woman that has a serpentine spirit has a way of luring the husband do what he don't want to do. And when the man is destroyed, straight men will start surrounding her. It was not the will of Ahab to kill Naboth. But because he has a serpent in his house, he killed Naboth against his will. And look at the disastrous nature of what happened. It was not the will of Potiphar, no, not Potiphar, Herod, to kill John the Baptist. But because he has a serpent in the house. When you marry a serpent, oh my God. A serpent wife can even set you in enmity between you and your family. You understand? A serpent wife is very dangerous. They are known by their stubbornness. Adara. Having stubbornness. You can't bend them. You can't say what they will say. You can't. The husband cannot tell them, look, I don't want you to be here today because you will stay there. Don't go. Because he has a serpentine spirit. The women that have serpentine spirit, they have more than 20 prophets and prophets that pray for them. They go about collecting prayers from all these marine prophets. And what is that? The prayer house woman or man control what happens in their world, in their home, because of the serpentine spirit. That is a woman you must not marry. Marry her, land your coffin, because we will see her. to you the word of life, so that you be guided. Refuse to be a serpent. Are you hearing me? Refuse to be what? A serpent. Refuse. If Eve did not make covenant with the serpent, will she go and eat what the husband did not permit her to eat? Because she made covenant with the serpent. That was why the husband was not there. She ate and kept the husband. And because she had a luring spirit, because I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, because she had a luring spirit, she lured the husband to eat that fruit. And today, many men have been lured by their wife to destroy them because of the serpentine spirit. I want you to buy that.